Steele's a bit agitated this morning, so we're going to try and keep our distance as much as we can. Some people not making that very easy for us today. It's quite busy here today. It's the busiest we've seen it for a while. So what I'm going to try and do today is maybe a bit of a sit down under the tree, maybe, and then to the car for a kip. I'd rather not sit in the car for an hour like we had to last time. You know, just 20 minutes, half an hour should be plenty. It all really depends how stressed Steele gets. If we go and sit under the tree and he's very stressed out, then we'll have to go back to the car and just let him chill, let him have a kip. If he sits nicely, calmly, and is able to relax under the tree, then we'll only need to have 20 minutes, half an hour in the car. He responds really well to a whistle. I've never tried him with a whistle. But this guy behind me is whistling his dog. And Steele's responding. Good boy. You're my good boy. I'm not even really feeling the need to meditate with him today. He's actually calm enough, relaxed enough for me to just let him be, let him enjoy it, let him have a fuss. Just as I'm saying you're nice and calm, no. Definitely spoke too soon there, didn't I? Oh, he's just so loving. When he trusts you and he's calm, he's one of the most loving dogs I've ever known. He just wants love all the time, and that's all he wants. So we're going to head back into the car now. See this? A little frustrated. So we're going to go back to the car. He's going to have a sleep. I'm going to meditate for, let's say, about half an hour. And then we'll head back. So we may have a bit of a test on our hands today, quite a challenge. There's some lads on the field playing football. Let's see how he goes. If he's triggered by the football, then we'll leave and move on. We'll do something else. But we might just be far enough away for him to cope. So we're just going to kind of walk up and down here a bit today. We're not going to actually go out onto the field. So I'm hoping to do things slightly differently today. What we've been doing up to now is having a walk around the field, some chill out time with Steele under the tree or something, and get him in a nice peaceful state out in the park. And then we're going back to the car where I'm giving Steele a good half an hour, 45 minutes of sleep time. What I'd like to try and do today is reduce that sleep time and increase his exposure time. But we're having to do that very slowly. Any big changes, Steele seems to struggle with a little bit. So this is the one change we're going to make this week. We're going to spend more time out of the car, exposing Steele to the comings and goings of people and dogs around the park. And just for the last 10 minutes, we'll give Steele in the car where he can have a rest, have a kip, and then we're back to the rescue. But as always, we'll see how he goes. We'll see what effect that has on him. And we'll adjust accordingly on our next session. And we've got about 50 minutes left for today. There's temporary lights up near the rescue, so about 10 minutes travel time to get home. That gives us 40 minutes to work. We're going to have maybe 10 minutes in the car. So it'd be nice to have this guy out for about half an hour, just sitting where we are. And if he gets to the point where he's telling me he's had enough, of course, we'll go and he'll get even longer in the car. If he's happy to just be out here and he can fully relax here, then we'll stay here a little bit longer. But just a leaf, mate. Trying to make sure. Trying to make sure. Yep, definitely just a leaf, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Just out to be sure. His eyes are getting really heavy. He's so close to just putting his head down and then stops himself, just like that. So not today, mate. If we had another hour, it might happen today. But unfortunately, we just haven't got that time. Oh, there we go. Didn't need another hour. So we're going to leave that here for today. I really don't have any more time with him, I'm afraid. And clearly he's ready for a kip. So we're going to go and spend 10 minutes in the car. Just let him have that kip. And then I'll take him back. But we're close.